Okay, so let's do this unboxing on eBay. I picked this one up. It's a newer version of the Atari controller. I thought it was for the USB, that's why I picked it up. But it's not for the USB, so I still need to buy the USB controller. So, and that USB controller, I could play the ROMs with it. But this one is just an extra controller. So, but I do need an extra controller for Atari. I only got one controller, so I will have the controller on the list. But I picked this one up thinking it would be the USB one, because they had it fairly cheap. Normally the USB one goes for around $80 with the shipping, and they look very similar. So, but this is just an Atari controller. So, but I only had the one controller, and I didn't want to pick up more Atari controllers and other controllers I do want. So I'm gonna have to put the USB controller for Atari back on the list probably in a year or so, because it's going to be close to 100. But this one ain't it. So I thought it was. This is just a normal controller, 2600. But I will use it, so I made a mistake. I was thinking that this was going to be the USB one, because they have another one fairly similar, close to about 80 bucks. And this one was like 30 bucks cheaper, so, but, oh well. I do need a controller, and this is like a newer version. Atari controller normally has one button, so I'll get some use out of it, because I do love my Atari, and I would have picked up another controller down the line. But I was thinking this was the USB model, but it's not the USB, but it's good enough. I'll get some use out of it. And important thing, I will need to pick up some more controllers, power supplies, and adapters and stuff like that for my NES, my Sega, and for my Super Nintendo and my Nintendo. And those are most systems I collect. And I have Xbox as well, and that's all I pretty much play on. I'm thinking I might try to buy the Game Boy, but I don't know. I think this is fairly good. It's not the one that I thought it would be, but that's the connection to it. It connects to the USB, so you might have to try to get like an adapter or something if you can find one locally. But eBay, the adapter for Atari for the PC will run about 50 plus close to 40 bucks in shipping, so pretty much 70-80 bucks. And I might be able to get it around Christmas, we'll see, or New Year. Thinking New Year, or in a year or so down the line when I get cut up a little bit when I into my movies. But I will get more controllers and joysticks as well, so for my other systems. So thanks for watching. But I got a good price on it too, but I was thinking it was going to be more for a USB. But it says Trooper, because the USB one is called a Trooper, I think. But this is just a normal controller. Thanks for watching. Nothing special about it, except it has an extra button. Atari normally use one button, so normally I would probably use this one. So I guess it's for left or right hand. So otherwise, I think it's okay. I made an error, but still, the price wise for controllers about 40-50 bucks. And I will need the USB one later on. So I was thinking this one was going to be it, but it's not. So, because the name came up, Trooper, and I thought it was USB, so I jumped on it because it was around 50 bucks. So normally the USB is around 70-80 bucks with shipping. Unless if you can find it locally cheaper, then I never see stuff like that. So I'm going to have to buy some of it off eBay. Thanks for watching. The Trooper controller with the 2 buttons. Normally Atari has 1 button. So this is like a remake controller. In case you lose your original or you bought it with 1 controller and it broke. Thanks for watching. Don't really need the manual, but there's the manual. Just plugs into the back of the game and you're ready to go.